I have a dream. And, when most people say they have a dream, it's personal. I have a dream I want to go to college. I have a dream I want to become a doctor. I have a dream I want to become a lawyer. I have a dream of meeting that right person in my life so that I can be happy, buy a house, and raise a family. And there's nothing wrong with those dreams. People should be able to have those dreams. But I have a dream that everyone is housed, that everyone has a place to call home, that everyone is treated equally, that everyone has what they need to survive and thrive in this country. I don't know if you're aware of this or not, but every single one of us is going to die at one point. And for us to be so cruel and selfish as to hoard all the money ourselves while we're letting people die on the streets. In Phoenix, Arizona, they claim that 630 people died of heat exhaustion, but I'm sure there was a lot more than that. I've come close to dying myself, and summer hasn't even gotten close to being the heat that it's being started. But they also took away everyone's tents and made them lay out on the floor, on the concrete, if they can't get into a shelter. So you see everybody laying out in blankets, on cardboard, on sidewalks. And these people are going to die because they took away their shelter that they had, the little bit of shelter that they had, the tents, to keep the sun from shining directly on them. Because when the Phoenix sun shines directly on you, it cooks your organs. And it's only a matter of time before you're going to die. Seriously, if you don't, this is not a habitable place to live. This is a very dangerous and deadly place to live. And if you don't have air conditioning, if you don't have a place to get out of the heat, you will die. So I have a dream that no one has to die in the summer in Phoenix, Arizona. I have a dream that everyone is housed, that everyone has their means to live, that no one is harassed by police just for sitting, not shitting, but for sitting in the shade. People are harassed by police for sitting in the shade in Phoenix, Arizona when it's 100 degrees out. And even if you're not in the shade, you can't sit down. You have to keep moving, as if they're trying to kill people. And I have a dream that this stops happening, that people wake up, even police officers. You're no different than anyone else. You're all one paycheck away from being homeless. You need to wake up and see the horror of Phoenix, Arizona in the summertime, of people dying from heart failure, of people dying from heat stroke, of people just, even if you don't die, how miserable you are. You get to the point where you can hardly function, you change. And people say, oh, well, they're drug addicts. No, I have a dream that people stop calling people names like drug addicts. They have a problem that needs to be helped. They are not drug addicts. They're human beings that have a problem. They need to be helped. And I have a dream that people stop calling people names and wake up and see that nobody's any different than anybody else. There's people that, last night we walked down the street downtown where the Chase field while the ball game was going out. And the thousands of people that were filtering into that stadium. How much money do you think it costs for that one ball game? How much money do you think they profited? Probably enough money that if they took all the profits from one ball game, they could house every single person in this city that's homeless. And I have a dream that people wake up and see that there are ways they can do this, that there are ways this can be solved without even having government intervention. We can band together as a people and say, hey, I got an extra $5. Let's put it towards homelessness. Let's put it towards a fund that people can use when they're in danger of losing their home. We can't rely on this government because this government is greedy. It's just a cover up for the corporations that want to take over this country and rule everything. Because people, oh, if I'm rich and I have the power, then I'm going to be happy. And in reality, you're not, because you're going to die just like everybody else. And you can go in your bunkers after there's a nuclear war, and you can come out from your bunkers, and the people that are alive are going to eat you. They're going to eat you alive. So don't think that this is the way to do things. The way to do things is to help other people any way you can. And that's my dream.